Hey everyone, welcome to another video with Mr. Jankowski. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be working on page 48 here. Page 48 in your math notebook. And you can see here, if we go down to the bottom, it says 48. We're working on another proportional relationship and scale drawing problem using ratios and rates. So actually, this is very similar to what we've been doing on previous pages. We're just using a map this time to look at scale. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit further so we can get a closer look. Press the zoom button. There we go. Okay, so it says at the top, the distance between two schools on Lehigh Avenue is shown on the map. What is the actual distance between the schools? Okay, so we look at the map and we can see Lehigh Avenue is that road that goes this way. And it says from R to T, so from one side, one school to another school is 3 inches on the map. And then if I look down here, we have scale, 1 inch equals 2 miles. Okay, so let's write a proportion that uses the scale on the map as a unit rate. So I'm going to start off with the scale that we have here. 1 inch equals 2 miles. So I'm going to put here 1 inch is 2 miles. Okay. Now, how many inches is one school from the other in our map? Well, school R is 3 inches from school T on the map. So how many miles is that going to be? Well, I'm going to put 3 inches here. And then below that, second number of our ratio is going to be our variable. So 1 inch equals 2 miles. Well, 3 inches equals how many miles then? Okay, so that's step one. We wrote a proportion using the scale on the map as a unit rate. So the scale is 1 inch for every 2 miles, and we're going 3 inches on the map. How many miles is that? I'm going to go down to step 2, and we don't have a step 2 here, so I'm going to put step 2. Use the proportion to find the actual distance. So the proportion is 1 inch for every 2 miles. And if we're going 3 inches, how many miles is that? We'll call that x. So now we got to solve this. Well, I can easily turn a 1 into a 3 with multiplication. So 1 times 3 is 3, which means I have to do the same thing to the bottom of the fraction. 2 times 3 equals 6. So x equals 6, which means the scale, the proportion to find the actual distance, 6 miles. So I can say both schools, or the schools, are 6 miles away from each other on the map, or according to the map. The schools are about 3 miles away from each other. Sorry, 6 miles away from each other. Let me get some more space here. I'm going to put x is 6 over here. Sorry, everyone, just cleaning things up a little bit. 6 miles. Okay. So according to the map, the schools are 6 miles apart from each other. Okay, and we have our proof here with our proportion to find the actual distance. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see the whole page. Remember, since this is a video, you can watch this over and over again. You can stop it and restart it, back up, rewind. Please take some time to get good notes on this. You will see problems like this later on in the future. So, good job, everyone. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.